Hey y'all, and welcome back to another video, ReactionsMiddleMe, where if you like, comment, subscribe, and support any type of way that you a beast, and we back again with another video. So y'all know I have been trying to like touch on the topic of realizing that Jordan may be in the same situation of being treated like Juju. Now we getting ready to get into what video was uploaded today. He spoke up this time and said, "You always got something to say to me." And not only that, he was playing with somebody. DEVALLS jumped in and punched Jordan. You could hear the sound like bow compared to what Jordan was doing. I don't know if that's his Jeremy's friend. I don't know if that boy is Jaelyn's boyfriend, but the person that he was playing with didn't even seem affected. But DEVALLS hit him pretty hard, in my opinion. Let's get into that.
Why are you punching on that boy like that? How about I beat you like that? Huh? How about I punch on you? Punching on that dude like that.
While I was already planning to cover Jordan more clips today, this clip just so happened to just fall right where I was already covering more about Jordan. But I don't understand why DEVALLS jumped in there. They are boys, and that boy clearly could have turned around and they could have been playing upstairs or wherever they could have been playing. DEVALLS hit Jordan pretty hard. And as y'all see, Jordan just kind of walked off like he is fed up. DEVALLS could have just told the boy, "Don't let him hit on you like that. Get him back." And they could have had a little fun little wrestling thing, but it's DEVALLS. Even the boy that was right there that Jordan was hitting, it seemed like he was kind of caught in an awkward position. He just kind of smiled and walked off like, okay, let me get out of here. But let's get into this next clip.
All right, it's time to clean up, and as usual, Jordan's not doing anything.
He's always got something to say. He's got always something to say.
We clean most of the kitchen up.
Jordan ain't wrong. Even from some of the clips that I've seen earlier, it's never nothing positive coming from DEVALLS. It's always something negative. Now, I don't know what has pushed Jordan over the edge right now, but I honestly don't feel bad for what he said. And why did DEVALLS walk off instead of acknowledging or putting the camera down and trying to speak with his son and see if there's something that can be fixed, if something that they can come to an agreement? I think it's clear as day. We've all seen that they have favoritism when it goes on in their house. Although they are trying to straighten up some of the ways that they are now saying something to Jacey, you know, and getting on to her about her behavior. It seems like, at least on the camera, I don't know off camera, seems like they're trying to bring Juju more in. Juju seems to be smiling a little bit more. You have to treat all your children the same in a great way. I understand that some of them are going to get in trouble. Like, they're going to have their days where they get into trouble. But as far as everything else, like, come on now. It's clear as day where I believe Jordan and Juju fall on this list. And I feel so bad because I have missed so many moments. But let's get into this next clip with Jordan.
See, chill out. Let go of my fanny pack. Let go.
You okay? You getting cookies?
Nothing. Jordan, why would you do that? She did it to herself, dang.
I would be so sick of Jaelyn's mouth. As y'all see, Jacey had a hold of his string on his hoodie. It looked like she wrapped it around her neck. He's telling her to let it go, but Jaelyn just always got her mouth act like she got kicked. You always hear her yelling loud as heck in the videos. You always hear her talking trash to them like they ain't nothing. But Jordan was in the midst of telling Jacey to let it go. But let's get into this next clip, y'all.
Get some for me and mommy. Well, get a little because I want to. Jeremy, look, and your grandpa loves getting stuff for my mom. Getting stuff for my mom. You, I can't deal with you. Alright, no, but I want ice cream. Oh, we gonna come. Jeremy, you still not gonna get my ice cream.
I want ice cream. Okay, go put the camera down and get it. Or hold the camera with one hand and get your own ice cream. Jeremy, you still not gonna get my ice cream. The boy just told you he finna come back and get it. It's not his responsibility to get your stuff for you anyways. But let's get into this next clip.
I don't want one. Are you serious?
No more dance class. You gotta go to big school. Alright?
Juju,
Jacey's calling you.
I'm going to big school.
Jordan is trying to speak to DEVALLS, and DEVALLS is acting like he don't hear him. Every time I notice, like, every time they don't want the kids to talk to them on camera, they just hurry up and try to act like they speaking about something else. I'm gonna actually get into that. But you hear how she reiterated and made sure that Juju heard Jacey, no matter how many times Renee would sit in Juju's face and ignore her, and DEVALLS will ignore her. But let's get into this next clip.
Yes.
Juliana, why did you wear these shoes to the movies?
Because those other shoes was itchy, and I had no
Why didn't you tell nobody? We could have found you some other shoes. You just had to wear those.
Look how good.
Nobody ever told Jaelyn back then that I could see on the clips to be quiet. Renee wouldn't even tell her to hold her mouth and be quiet. She was already speaking to Juju about the shoes she was wearing. I don't see anything wrong with the shoes she was wearing. Renee did. Jaelyn had to hop in. I would have told her, shut up. Just shut the hell up. Can you do that for me? But let's get into this next.
Jordan, listen to me. Listen to something. I told you this too many times. They follow behind you when you run in the street. Stop.
Jordan got yelled at because Juju and Jacey are following behind him when he runs in the streets and he gets yelled at and told to stop. Should Jordan be running in the street? No. But at the same time, it's y'all job to have a control of y'all kids. So why y'all don't have Juju and Jacey's hand as little as they are, that's on y'all. Don't blame him for why they running in the street. But he got fussed at and nobody else. Let's get into this next clip.
She sure is.
Yes. Hold up, not right now.
So Jordan's been asking for these folks are so weird. Renee has said the same thing 50 times. Even before Juju knocked on the door, there was complete silence. Nobody was saying anything. And as soon as Juju knocks on the door trying to tell them that she's trying to tell Jaelyn something, but Jaelyn just keeps ignoring her and blah, blah, blahing her. Now all of a sudden Renee ready to reiterate again. Jordan has been asking for this, but he lost his phone and he won't be on that for a while, but that's the problem for another day. She keeps repeating the same thing because she doesn't want Juju to talk or to hear what Juju is saying. Let's get into this clip where it's supposed to be the pool table for Jordan, but he's more focused on teaching Jeremy how to do it while Jordan is trying to talk to him, but he's ignoring the heck out of Jordan.
Like this.
But it just
So some people do this.
No, that's because on my ball.
Stop, Jacey, stop.
Daddy, can I do that instead
Look.
of me comfortable?
Some people do it like this.
Can I do that?
See my hand moving? My hand not moving at all, right?
Yeah.
My hand just
Your skin.
grab look, Jern. Grab your finger like that. Grab your finger like that.
This was supposed to, again, be a gift for Jordan. Y'all hear Jordan keep asking him, can I do it like that, Daddy? Can I do it like that, Daddy? And he asked him something else. He is focused on Jeremy. Even when Jeremy looks away and ain't done nothing he talking about, he is back to Jeremy, even though Jordan is sitting right next to him on the same side as him, talking to him, and he's ignoring the heck out of him. Favoritism comes into play, and I'm not sure why they have favoritism because I just couldn't imagine being a parent who does that. All children are innocent and all children should be treated the same. All children are special. It's making no sense, but this is probably why he's so sick and tired of every time DeVall has something to say. It never is anything positive. It never is anything to encourage him. It never is to teach him anything, but he has got everything about Jeremy, Jaelyn, and Jacey down pat. He even got to a point where he got so comfortable on live, he said that Julian and Jacey, he don't even think that it's his, and that he don't care because he gonna take care of him, because if he gotta live this good materialistically. But behind that attitude that you have and that attitude that Renee has, I used to think it was all Renee. Baby, I have sat back and observed too much during this rabbit hole. Yeah, it's more than just one. But let's get into this next clip.
You come play.
Look at my hand. Get back.
You probably can't even hit the ball 2 feet. You can't even hit the ball 2 feet.
I would. I'm playing it, but I'm playing that hockey game.
Here, go.
I don't have an issue with Jaelyn playing with DeVall, but after seeing all of these videos and starting to put all of this together, the connection is just so much weirder to me on the outside looking in, seeing how Jaelyn reacts over DeVall. But let's get into this next
Corner
one.
pocket. He lost.
Now my turn. Can we
Hold
play?
Hold up. Me and Jay gonna play.
What?
I told her we gonna play.
Wait.
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna beat her real quick.
Can we about to play this?
Yeah.
Hold on.
She's not even like this over her mom unless it involves something in the kitchen. She's not like this over her mama. So I don't know why she is so stuck to that man DeVall. But y'all notice how Jordan said, you keep laughing, come and play. You could come play. And she was like, I can't. If I could, I would. If I could, I would. But I'm playing the air hockey game with Daddy. And then turn back around and they don't even play the air hockey game now that DeVall is ready to play pool. Now she wants to play pool and she's willing to play pool. I don't know. It gives me very much weird. I'm okay with that not being her biological dad and him including her and accepting her as a child. But all of the stuff that I have started to see, older videos, I was like, okay, well, maybe she just is taken to him as a father figure. But as I start to look, in my opinion, now this ain't proven allegedly, but this seems very weird. Like, I can understand exactly why people are calling the CPS thinking that DeVall is doing something to a little girl. I ain't ever seen no little girl act like that over a man. But that's the end of this video. Thank y'all for all the likes, the shares, the comments, the subscribes. And thank y'all all. Welcome all my new subscribers. And I will see y'all next video. Peace. And I want to say to Jordan, when you get of age and you get the heck away from them people, they gonna need you. They gonna want you around. You are funny. I've seen multiple videos where I have a laugh of you in the car just talking, laughing, smiling. Your gifts, they should have meant more because they came from the heart. And you should have been loved and kissed and hugged and appreciated just like any of the other kids that actually are and seem to be like that. Appreciated by your parents. But I will see you in the next video. Peace. And one last thing, to the people who want to know why I'm speaking on the situation, is because these kids haven't had a voice. Like, yes, they've been able to speak, but I feel like these kids have dealt with so much for so many years, talked about for so many years due to the action of their parents posting them online like that. These kids have had to endure so much stuff, and people look, especially Juju, Jordan too now, but you look back at the situation and you evaluate and you start to see, okay, well, this is exactly why they act the way they act. But see y'all next video. Peace.